The Crane Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. The Crane Room is a banquet facility. The restaurant will please you time after time with their diverse menu. Ask about their daily specials. See the menu at craneroom.com. The bar gives you an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perfection. The Crane Room, located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553.
But I need to tell you something.
Good morning, Newcastle. Welcome to, yes, you got it, Friday, the 20th of November, that last Friday before Black Friday. And hopefully you have that first cup of coffee, because NewsWatch with sports, news, information, and so much more. You know, we're often copied, never duplicated. Newcastle's favorite NewsWatch is straight ahead for you.
I am never getting married. Ever. Guaranteed.
You picked a beautiful ring.
Thank you. We're never having kids.
I love it here.
We are never moving to the suburbs.
We are never getting one of those. We're never having another kid.
I'm pregnant.
I'm never letting go.
For all the neighbors in life, talk to State Farm agent Michael Joseph in Newcastle. State Farm is there.
Come dine with us, come dine today. If you could use some real good food, there's a place not far away. If you could use a drink or two, or a place to go and play, come to Gallo's Italian Villa today.
The Cedars is a great restaurant with outstanding Mediterranean food. The Cedars takeout menu is second to none, featuring pizza, stromboli, hoagies, their famous lamb on the rod, and so much more. So when you're hungry and you want that Newcastle taste, make it Cedars. Now with 2 locations in Newcastle, 827 Addis Street on the east side and 1101 Highland Avenue. Call Cedars East, 724-658-9260, or Cedars North, 724-652-7657.
Welcome back, and yes, it's NewsWatch, that show that makes sure that while you're having your first cup of coffee, we give you the top stories today in Newcastle, PA. Happy birthday goes out to Reverend David Young Sr. And also Debbie would like you to get that second piece of birthday cake. And as we say, make sure that you celebrate for a week at least. Now, the top stories in Newcastle, PA. Well, the First Assembly of God, don't forget, November 21st, from noon to 4, they're having their indoor carnival. We talked about that. What a great time. So much to do. They'll have inflatables, prizes for all ages, for the entire family, entertainment, magic, a ventriloquist show. Stop by. And, you know, St. Vitus is having their Christmas festival Friday, November 20th, that's today, and Saturday the 21st, from 9 to 4, Christmas shopping, vendors, goodies, takeout food from that delicious Italian menu. The St. Vitus Choir will entertain, and call to make reservations from 9 to 11. You can get breakfast with Santa. Call 724-654-9297. And that breakfast with Santa, that'll be on Sunday. Keep in mind that next Saturday is Small Business Saturday. Shop with those special merchants downtown and around Lawrence County. Enjoy having the personal touch given to you by those great small businesses. And also remember that next week is Thanksgiving, and the week after, it's the last Downtown Business Association meeting of the year. Featured employer is Santa Claus. Now, we're going to be back with a whole bunch more, and you know what? I really have to tell you about this new exhibit from the Hoyt right after these messages. This program furnished by Melzer's Fuel Service. Melzer's since 1977. Daryl Knight, Territorial Manager. This program furnished by the MAD Unit, Mobile Auto Detailing. See Michael Sad at themadunit.com. This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535. Funding for this program provided by Washington Center Physical Therapy, Norm A. Gabriel, MSPT, ATC owner. Pegley's, Pasta and More. When you're hungry for that great Italian taste, bellissimo, it is tremendous. You have to stop by Pegley's for pasta, sandwiches, pizza. Yes, it's Pegley's Pasta and More for that great Italian taste. It's not just for Sunday anymore. Head over to Pegley's.
Whether it's a scheduled appointment or same-day service, DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning offers 24/7 service for commercial, industrial, and residential, as well as fire and water damage restoration. Using state-of-the-art technology, DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning experts are ready to professionally clean your carpet today. Call DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning for a free in-home estimate. Thank you for making us Lawrence and Mercer County's largest carpet cleaner.
And remember, nobody gets your carpet cleaner.
If you're having a party, then Keystone Specialty is the place you need to go. Yes, they have every party supply that you can imagine. Planning that wedding, that graduation, or maybe it's just that big game that's coming up, go to Keystone Specialty. Party supplies and so much more. Remember, they have those fall decorations, winter, spring, and summer. It's Keystone Specialty on the south side of Newcastle, Mill Street.
Hello, baby. Yeah, this is the Big Bopper speaking.
Welcome back, and yes, it's the Hoyt, and they have that special art exhibit at the Confluence. Yes, Janet Wilson and Rebecca Signorelli, and you really have to stop by and see it. There are such intriguing pictures, and you know, I enjoyed my night downtown on Wednesday. I stopped by the Commonwealth, had a bite to eat, and stopped by the Confluence. Great pictures. Take a look. You'll just be amazed at some of the artwork now going through the Confluence. Compliments of the Hoyt. Let's not forget that on Sunday, it's Christmas in Mahoningtown, the 22nd, from 1 to 3. 1 to 3:30, St. Vincent de Paul has their adult and children's choir. At 1:30, the Church of Genesis worship team. At 2:30, Santa arrives by fire truck. And at 3:25, there's a community holiday dinner at the Church of Genesis. Refreshments at St. Margaret's. You know, it's a great time to visit. And stop by Mahoningtown. It'll take you back. And you know, this weekend, a brief history of tea etiquette. Now, when you're getting that spot of tea, Come and relax and enjoy a brief history of tea etiquette. Learn why we cover our mouth when we yawn and why we give a tip after service. Rip tip? Well, discover the origin of drinking tea and why it has become so popular. What is a full tea, a high tea? That's Saturday, the 21st, from 3 to 3:30 at 2 Artisan Coffee, and that's right downtown, 11 South Mill Street. The presentation is free, and there'll be lots of visual aids and demonstrations, and this is by my good friend Michelle Goodman Jones, and she is a great lady, and look for her to be on NCTV45 as we go through the new year. The Festival of Trees to benefit the Newcastle Public Library will be up at the Neshannock High School, not this Saturday, but next Saturday, the 27th, 28th, and 29th. That's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Stop by. They have tremendous vendors, tremendous amount of trees. It benefits the Newcastle Public Library, and, you know, that's a cornerstone of the community. Now, keep in mind that we're going to take a break, listen to these messages from our sponsors, and be right back. And the term all aboard, well, does that mean anything for you? Stop back. We'll tell you why it should right after these messages. Tuscany Square Restaurant, 3470 Wilmington Road, where old world charm meets today's modern conveniences. You'll enjoy their spacious, comfortable seating, their fresh ingredients that go into making every dish, whether it's pizza or that just right entree. Tuscany Square Restaurant, they're here to serve you. Call 724-654-3065. It's time to go to Chilella and Carney, floral design artists, for flowers, plants, figurines, and so much more. Whether you're celebrating that special day, that special engagement, anniversary, birthday, you name it, Chilella and Carney has what you need. At 1006 South Mill Street, it's Chilella and Carney. The Beanery Depot and Deli, coffee, made-to-order subs, snacks, and more. Meatball sandwiches, fresh and hot. Pepperoni rolls, fish sandwiches, chicken, milkshakes. The Beanery Deli. When you're hungry for something special, and it won't cost you a lot of beans. Yes, I'm in Mr. Pizza. Hi, we're here with
Sydney.
And it looks like you girls have had a great lunch. Can you tell me what you have, Sydney?
The ham and cheese sub.
Oh, today's special. What did you have?
I had pepperoni pizza and part of the ham and cheese sub, and they were both very good.
Hey, it's always best when you get your food and somebody else's. And here at Mr. Pizza, what a great time. Stop down, check out the special. Welcome back, and yes, let's take a look at some state news. Tom Wolf reminds you that LIHEAP is in effect, and even though it hasn't gotten real cold yet, I figure it might be, so maybe that's a good idea to check that out. Remember, it's open enrollment for the Affordable Care Act and CHIPS, and also keep in mind that there are certain detours around. I remind you about that Old Plank Road as they're doing that. That won't be completed till late December. Now, let's take a look at these words from our sponsors, and we're going to be right back. Joshua's Son Rehabilitation Center. From the moment you arrive, you know that you're in the right place. Dr. John Wrightson listens first. He pays attention to detail and then makes the determination. Joshua's Son Rehabilitation. We make the pain go away. Hello, folks. Angelo Perrotta for Perrotta Brothers. Wow, you have to try their food. Great Italian food and 2 locations on the south side on Mill Street and on Wilmington Road in Newcastle. Perrotta Brothers for pepperoni rolls, pizza, any Italian dish that you can imagine. Okay, and a whole lot more. It's Perrotta Brothers. Stop by, they have those daily specials, and they look forward to seeing you. Tell them NCTV45's sent you.
Gentlemen, if you want to look your best with high-quality clothing, then I recommend Main Street Clothiers and Custom Tailors in downtown Newcastle. Mike Caggiano is the owner, and he and his staff have been in the business for decades, and they will always give you the right recommendations. They also carry Rondinelli tuxedos. That's Main Street Clothiers and Custom Tailors, 210 East Washington Street, downtown Newcastle. Call 724-652-3851.
Welcome back. And last night, those Pens took on the Avalanche. But what's your sports look like for Friday and this weekend? Well, it's time to put up your Dukes as the Dukes of Duquesne take on Penn State tonight. The Celtics, they'll be taking on the New York Nets. And the Spurs, they're going to be taking on, yes, the Pelicans. I don't know that I'd ever want to be named a Pelican. The Bulls will take on the Warriors. And as we go through this weekend in football action, St. Francis and Duquesne get together, Youngstown and Indiana State. And on the hardwood out there in South Bend, it's UMass Loyola versus Notre Dame. Now, keep in mind that this weekend is the Shamrock Series, and Notre Dame will, in football, take on Boston College up at Red Sox Fenway. Louisville will take on the University of Pittsburgh. Youngstown, FGCU, and the Jets and the Texans. The Steelers have a bye, and the Broncos have the Bears. So just to give you an idea what's going on in the world of sports that you can tune into and watch, I'll probably be watching the Dukes and Notre Dame. Can't beat that combination for me. So let's take a break, and we're going to be back with a whole lot more after this.
Daimio and Olson Law Group, where every client matters. Serving Newcastle, Elwood City, and Youngstown. Daimio and Olson handles criminal law, bankruptcy, civil matters, workers' compensation, personal injury, medical malpractice, divorce, wills, real estate, and many more legal issues. Call any one of their offices in Newcastle, Elwood City, or Youngstown with these phone numbers. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. Daimio and Olson Law Group, where every client matters. Look what you'll find at Paul D. Weller Hardware. lawn and garden supplies, plumbing and electrical supplies, do-it-yourself items, pipe bending, window screen and key making services, tools of all kinds, paint, fans, ladders, rodent traps, bug spray, and that's just some of what you'll be able to purchase at Paul D. Weller Hardware at 207 North Liberty Street in the Mahonington section of Newcastle. Call 724-652-1531. Bill's Bake Shop will make you happy. Owner Bill Cast and his staff keep the tradition going with all those bakery items you remember as a kid. Just to name a few, Bill makes cream sticks, cinnamon rolls, bear claws, cream horns, cannoli, cakes, pies, cookies, bread, pizza, and more. You can also buy homemade Cavatelli and ravioli. Bill's Bake Shop, located 228 North Liberty Street in the Mahonington section of Newcastle, is open Tuesday through Saturday, 7 to 5, and Sunday, 7 to 2, closed Monday. Bill's, where smiles are everywhere. Call 724-654-4223.
Yes, welcome back to NewsWatch, where there are so many things going on, and we keep you abreast of all of those. Keep in mind that Breakfast with Santa will be occurring at the Newcastle Junior Senior High School December 5th, along with their craft show that features food and many other surprises. Breakfast with Santa will be held that day from 9 to 11, adults $5, children $3, and children under 2 are free. Now, all aboard! Are you ready? Yes, it's the Holly Jolly Holiday Tour called the Holly Jolly Express. Saturday, December 5th. Yes, from 9 to 1 at the Confluence. They'll be having hot chocolate. Then they'll be taking a tour from 1 to 6, and that will stop by the NCTV45's studios. We hope to do so many things to make this a very special Christmas for a lot of people in Newcastle and Lawrence County, and Martha Constance is doing the same, as she has this Holly Jolly Holiday Tour Express. And you can go to their website, the hollyjollyholidaytourexpress.com, for so much information. There's going to be movies at the Warner Complex, Riverplex, the theater down there, open house at the Y. Please check it out. It's going to be something special. And how about the New Wilmington Christmas in the Park, December 4th? And Elwood is having their light up night December 4th and 5th, complete with DJs, barbecue, and music. And when you get through that weekend, yes, December 6th at 2, it's at the Scottish Rite Cathedral. You better believe it. It's the Nutcracker. What a great way to end the weekend. Make sure that you get your tickets. And that promises to be a great entertaining weekend for so many people here in Lawrence County. And if you're not from here, stop on by. We'll be glad to have you. Now, we're going to be back to see what Tom Wolf has to say. We got so many things going on right after these messages. Wow, yes, it's fun to go to the Y. And now, with great affordable rates, it's more swimming, more exercise, more family time. The YMCA in downtown Newcastle, or the Y Zone on Eleanor Drive in Shannon Township, welcomes you to a variety of programs, exercise, and fun events.
If you're craving pizza and more, then Little Johnny's 2 wants you to come through the door. Their menu includes many pizza varieties, jumbo wings, hoagies, calzones, strombolis, flatbread sandwiches, bread bowl salads, soups, and more. Dine in, take out, or have them delivered. Little Johnny's 2 can even cater your next party. Their prices are right, and the food is the way you expect it. Little Johnny's 2 is located at 130 East Washington Street in downtown Newcastle. Call 724-657-2210.
Welcome back, and yes, now it's Crane Room 45 weather. Well, last night, after that mostly clear low of 31, your Friday, a sunny high of 46, and Friday night, mostly cloudy, a low around 30. The cuddle alerts will come quickly now, as Saturday, partly sunny with a high of 42. And Saturday night, chance of rain and snow showers, mostly cloudy with a low of 27. Now Sunday, great day to look for a tree because it's going to be partly sunny and 38, and the Steelers have a bye. So check that out. Sunday night, mostly cloudy, low around 27. And as you start back to the work week, partly sunny with a high near 40. And I use the word near because it's going to be a little chilly as we get ready to go over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house later on in the week. So make sure you bundle up the kids as they head off to school on Monday. Now we're going to be back with a wrap-up right after this. Hello, friends. Are you a person on the go? Do you need snacks, cookies, maybe just a deli sandwich, lottery, or gas? It's Gino's in Mahoning Town for all your needs. Stop by Gino's and tell them NCTV45 sent you. Arlington Market, located at 726 Arlington Avenue, has all the great food you remember. Yes, their canned goods are fantastic and feature that old world taste. And meat, cheeses, produce, lunch meats, fresh cut meats, groceries, and so much more. It's Arlington Market. It'll make your table look spectacular.
Butts Flowers and Gifts offers top quality flower arrangements and gifts for any occasion. The pros at Butts Flowers and Gifts provide exceptional customer service, and each bouquet is hand arranged. Stop in and check out their wide selection of gift baskets and plants. They provide flower delivery service locally to Newcastle, Bessemer, Edinburgh, New Wilmington, West Pittsburgh, and across the nation. It's Butts Flowers at 120 East Washington Street in downtown Newcastle. Call 724-652-7727 or toll free 1-800-443-7726.
There's more than meets the eye. You gotta give them a Newcastle a try. The right small town for living. Look around.
Welcome back, and just a couple notes, observations that I've made on my journey through the week in what I call the greatest castle in the world. Number one, just as a suggestion, one of the things that me and my family did over the past 2, 3, 4 weeks, we frequented different restaurants in the greatest castle in the county of Lawrence. And since we're all in this together and we're all Newcastlers, I went through the restaurants that were sponsors here as I sampled their treats and through some others. Wow, what a great time. Great food, and it gave the city a little different appeal as you begin to appreciate the taste right here in Lawrence County. Another thing that I want to make clear, there are a lot of people out there with a lot of ideas, and we try to push through as many great ideas and advice and things that are happening in and around Newcastle and Lawrence County. We're proud to be a media source right here in what I call the greatest castle in the world. And we thank you for tuning in each and every day and making us a very popular choice. Thanks again. And now it's time to, yes, make sure you get that second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world in the county of Lawrence. And take a look, because J&J, they're going to be up next, right after this. Available anytime on your time or NCTV45. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Oh, oh.